I guess we can probably start with this intro, right? And then we can go through where we find all the cats. Because, I mean, I think HP 1 and 2 are gonna be Mrs. Norris. HP 1 will take a while. Maybe he has Mrs. Norris with them at the beginning, but I don't think he has, right? So we probably have to play until the restricted section. Then we have to play HP 2 until up to Rictus Emperor, because she's there in the cutscene. So it's both of those are Mrs. Norris. Then HP 3, we get to Crookshanks, which again, half cat, half Kneasel, whatever. Half cat is enough for me, it counts. So that's right at the start in the Hogwarts Express, which is very easy. And then HP 4, I tried very, very hard to find a Crookshanks, and or to a cat, really. And I looked through all of the little cards that you can buy, I looked at all the cutscenes, I don't think there is any. I don't think HP 4 is completely catless, unfortunately. Yeah, right, Forgetful, those are the only good runs where you just, the quick change Octofectas, those are the best. Yeah, that one, Kildare, exactly, yeah. When Harry gets busted in the cutscene or by Filch, Mrs. Norris gets like a really big shot, essentially. I like it as well, by the way, it is a cool idea, this run. But yeah, he doesn't have her with him, I thought that as well. HP 1 would probably be the longest? Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think so as well, Medicine. 5 actually won't be that bad. I think 3 is gonna be the shortest. 5 is still gonna be short because there's a Crookshanks in the common room. And then after that, I need you guys' help. Because I don't know of any cats in 6 or the 7s. And it would be a very sad Octofecta if we only have 4 games. It would be a half Octofecta, which I don't know. But like, I just don't think there's any cats in those. And you'll correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, HP 4 is a catastrophe, that's kinda true. So I guess the entire game kinda counts. You originally, oh, it's the first semi-final, I suppose, right? That's kinda cool. Enjoy everyone today, of course. You finished HP 7, POC as well. So what's the next audiobook? I mean, what are you gonna do now? It's gonna be sad not having any audiobooks anymore. Hope you find some other stuff that's nice to listen to, Matt. And welcome in Arilo Biggs. And Goose as well, thank you for the good luck. Good morning, good afternoon. Also congrats on making it to the new Cirilla, that's pretty hype. Yeah, the 7s I really doubt it. I don't think Crookshanks really shows up in the games anymore. And in London, I don't think they have cats. I really don't think they do. Life is hard now that you don't have stuff to listen to, right? That's what I was thinking. I mean, I don't know, maybe Lord of the Rings audiobooks next or something, I'm not sure. Appreciate the good luck though, Celtic. The Octo Meow. Oh my god, Umbridge has a cat. Oh, yeah, that counts. Okay, that means we have to play 7.1. See, that's why I'm asking chat. Because, like, I didn't really know where later on there could be any. I couldn't really think of anything. But true, Umbridge's Patronum counts. That's very smart, Kildare. Welcome in, Damon, as well. Appreciate the good luck. Very, very nice to see you around here. How's your day been going? Yeah, Crookshanks is really not relevant anymore after HP 3. Yeah, absolutely. To suss out Peter and to stop the Whomping Willow. That's really all she was doing. Also, we are Bix, yes. It's too early to get into the details of the naming of this run, but yeah, that's basically what we're doing. Also perfect. You have your cats there as well, Peppermint, Pog. You get raspberry audio when playing HP 1. Oh, like the crunchy one. Usually tabbing out and back in fixes it if you play in window mode. If it's in full screen, I don't know, full screen is really messed up for this game, unfortunately, nowadays, without patches. Did the cat plates in HP 5 count? They sure would, but there's an easier one, which is good. I mean, in Hogsmeade there's the Catamauling Charm, but I don't think that one counts, unfortunately. And yeah, the PlayStation ones, that's good to know as well, Goose, but yeah, we're fully PC today. Otherwise, I think this would take the entire day, so I think we'll stick to that. Thank you so much for the good luck as well, Swimmer and Xavi. I think Crookshanks is a dude, by the way. Crookshanks is a him, I'm pretty sure. But how are you guys doing? Appreciate it and good to see you around. There should be cats in 7.1. Wait, there's actually a cat article on the Harry Potter wiki, lol. Yeah, I appreciate the help regardless, Goose, no worries. It would have been interesting. Like, we could, maybe eventually we extend it to an Octofecta, to a full series, depending on how long it takes today, I suppose. Why the hell is there an article about cats on the HP Wiki? That's cursed. As yeah, we've made it more than 50% to full series, which is pretty cool, honestly. Install the fixed movement fix, but there's no more spell none. What does spell none mean? But yeah, the fixed movement mod is fun for HP 1. I still feel like it makes the movement worse than the original one, but it's just fun to check out every now and then. Yeah, McGonagall Cat in HP 3 would have counted, but sadly Crookshanks is just so much faster, basically. Oh, you're not feeling well? I hope you feel better soon, Swepty. That sucks. Is it like sickness or something? Really hope it gets better and you'll, you know, be fully healthy again as soon as possible. Yeah, Filch doesn't have Mrs. Norris here. Pretty sure. I'm casting a spell without the symbol appearing. Ah, I see. Is that fixed in there? I mean, it's not really useful necessarily, but yeah. Damn you, Crookshanks. McGonagall Cat is still early in HP 3. It is, but like, you know, if I have the choice, I'll save those 20 minutes of getting to her. What does it make movement a little worse in your opinion? I mean, it's just weird with those extra ledge grabs. I think that's mostly why, Sammy. Like the ledge grabs you get from the fixed movement mod and the strafing and stuff, all the animations are so weird. I don't know. It just feels off because I'm so used to the normal game. But how's it going, Alaska, as well? Why not? What is wrong with the cat? I like cats. Apart from Mrs. Norris, which sadly is like in half the games today, but cats are cool. That's a goddamn majority. Welcome in as well. I mean, it is a good IL. It would be a good IL to improve, honestly. Also, I love this music as well. HP 1, the beginning music is like so goated. I appreciate the good luck though. Okay, I guess we have a plan then. I guess that means we do have to play 7.1, which I actually did not expect, I have to admit. But that's okay, because otherwise this would have been honestly very fast. I mean, the HP 1 is gonna take a while, but 2, 3, and 5 are really quick. And then 6, I still don't think there's anything. 7.1, yeah, that one's gonna be a bit longer, I guess. And then 7.2, I don't think there's cats in there. What does the wiki say, Forgetful, if you still have it open? I'm curious. Hey yo, Igor as well. Hello indeed to the cat %. How are you doing? Welcome to basically just an HP 180% run at the moment. Oh god, we have to go all the way to Filch 2, holy shit. I guess that's like 50 minutes in or something? Yeah, I thought as well, like I tried to prepare as much as I could for this run, but I just really couldn't find anything else. Other than, you know, 1, 2, 5, and then yeah, 7.1 makes a lot of sense. That one I could have figured out. Nope, she's not even in Filch 1, and I don't think in this game she's ever just walking around in the castle. I'm pretty sure they're not. I mean, I would be very surprised. Also enjoy the lurk, Alaska. Yeah, the Flipendo theme is also nice. As I said, like everything, the early game of One PC, I mean, probably because I just played it so many times as a child. It's like super nostalgic. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, Jordy, what the hell. And we actually, like, I've been doing a lot of URLs recently, so I don't know. I guess appreciate you for watching quite a bit. I guess that's why you keep the points up. Yeah, I don't really think, oh wait, what the hell, 100% section trifecta, I forgot the requests are even open. But thank you so much, Relia. Well, people have big points nowadays, speaking of points increasing and all that stuff. Innedlagen spill. Adieu. Could have gone Nick Skip, but like, whatever. A bit annoying. Wait, this one? Nah, it'll be like... Oh, the 6th gen Hundo, yeah. 6th gen Hundo is pretty long, that's true. That one is something like that. I need to postpone that a little bit until I actually get my Xbox back, or until I get my new Xbox. But it's a great request. I'm actually very much looking forward to those. Give it 45 minutes and that will be 0 again. I guess that's fair. And welcome in Flavand as well. I mean, I'm in talks about one at least. They've been a bit stagnant, but hopefully it should make it. Xbox emulator is not functioning, really. Like it's very barely held together, and it's just for Harry Potter games, it's a disaster. So not only is it not allowed, but it's also not even like playable, really. And welcome in, Green. Thank you so much for the good luck. Let's make this jump real quick. Yeah, PlayStation 2 is just straight up slower, same as GameCube, so there really isn't any point. It just doesn't hold up with Xbox loads. But I appreciate that as well, really. Are you saying that? That is very kind. Happy about the lurk. And it's good to have you here for some cat percent as well. I figured a lot of people could get behind this, by the way, Flavand. People like the cats. They are pretty cool animals, I have to admit. I mean, PlayStation 2 is technically slower for Hundo, yeah. Not by too much, but yeah, the loads are rough. And Trifecta is still not loadless on the leaderboards, which I don't know why, to be honest. It really should be. But as long as it's not loadless, PlayStation 2 Hundo is not gonna be faster. Even though the end day skip is still used, but yeah. Yeah, that's true, Gildea. PlayStation 2 loses a bit of time. HP2 is especially, like, that one's very different than the Xbox version, so that one loses like a good bit. I mean, if you do the Let's Plays, I think PlayStation 2 emulator is the best. For sure, Madison. It's just for speedrunning, it isn't, just because it's slower. It has like very long loads and all that stuff. But for just casual gameplay, it's by far the emulator that runs the best. And also, I think just the best game. Like 2 Xbox is missing a lot of parts from 2 PlayStation 2 for some reason. Different developer teams, and one just did their job a little bit more thorough than the other team, so yeah. Okay. I mean, I actually played those games casually a long while ago, but thank you, I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, if you have any issues with setting it up, I'm happy to help. I usually play HP4 and 6 with controllers. Just because I feel like it's like smoother control-wise, but you could technically play 1 and 2 if you wanted to. It wouldn't be disallowed for speedruns. And I think especially HP2 has like native support, which is kind of crazy. I think even HP1 has native controller support, if I recall correct. Also, yep, that's kind of true, Nat. Yeah. But I don't know if they actually work together. I suppose so. It is weird though, I agree, Kildea. I don't know why they had 2 different developer teams. But I also do agree that the PlayStation 2 team, oh my god, nice, did their job like so much better, honestly. Yeah, I mean 5, I would like to play with controller as well, but once again it's just straight up slower. I think spellcasting gets improved with a controller, but cutscene skipping does not, sadly. Like on PC you can use, or on keyboard and mouse you can use both for cutscene skips. So it's like double the speed every cutscene over controller, so it's like actually quite significantly faster. Also enjoy your chocolate bars, that's kinda neat. That sounds pretty good actually, Flavin. I don't know why you say surprisingly good, I would be down for that. Playing a PC game with controller, then just buy the console version though, but then I would have to also buy a console. Plus deal with worse graphics and worse loads, so I don't see the benefit if you ask me. HP5 without controller, oh the controls are horrible, yeah. Yeah, the controls are absolutely horrible, but you get used to them, I guess, if you play the game enough. I mean, I grew up with 2 PCs, so for me I like the PlayStation 2 version, I think it's really dang good, but for me 2 PC will always be on top. But it's definitely better than the GameCube and Xbox version, yeah. Never heard it before, I see, that's why you were surprised about it, that makes sense. PC over console any day. Yeah, I mean, same here, I have to admit. But I also fully understand, I mean, if you grew up with console, it's obviously the other way around for you. I just didn't. Fun about those games is exploring, finding secrets, and that gets deleted in 6th gen. Yeah, I will never understand why they just, like, chose to not model out the grounds. I'll never understand that. Like, why you just get teleported on the grounds instead of actually, like, walking and discovering stuff there. Yeah, for Legacy, honestly, I might look at that statement a bit closer as well. I'm not sure if Legacy might just be better on console as well. Also, I wouldn't have to worry about fucking down patching and all the freaking stupid glitches. You know, I could just do a run and chill, easy. I mean, I've played 2PC with a controller before without any mods, and it worked perfectly well. So, I think it kind of has. I mean, it's just Unreal Engine stuff, I guess. Yeah, I don't have to down patch for 5 hours. Exactly. I kind of want to get... I mean, I have HP... I have Legacy for the Xbox, but I don't have the Xbox, which is kind of unoptimal. Let me put it that way. You grew up with the Wii? Same. The Wii is goated, honestly. I had a PC and a Wii. That's my childhood. If you only had 4 arms and you could swap from controller to keyboard. Now that would be kinda sick, I have to say. I guess that would be technically optimal. Like, there was a thought at some point. Oh nice, exactly 50%. At some point people had the idea of a strat to play HP2 on keyboard. And like, you can go a little bit faster actually if you have a controller plugged in and also go forwards. Like, you do speed up a tiny bit faster, so it's still technically an option to do that in a run. I don't know if it's ever officially been allowed or not, or disallowed, because it's like so stupid, nobody would do that for the small advantage that it gives. Like, the small advantage you get in acceleration, you probably lose in being very confused in what you're doing. Yeah, you could probably even do it with your feet, that's true. I mean, it would be an ultimate strat, I guess. Cats percent without Legacy is a bit sad. I was thinking maybe I should include Legacy in this, to be honest, but it takes so long to get to where the cats are. I could just load my old save from the weekend and just like pet one or something, I don't know. And yo, Ranch, appreciate the good luck. Yeah, it would be 5-vet though, I think, Nat. I have to admit. How's it going today, Wrench? Hope you're doing alright. I mean, yeah, it's 20 minutes and then you have to find a cat and all that. I don't know. I'll stick with the OG Octofecta. I think that's kind of nice. So thank you, Sammy. Beautiful quote. Oh yeah, they do spawn in Transfig, that's true. So I guess they're pretty early in. Okay. Yeah, I know that they have even more controller support for the new HP2 client with the new engine. Oh, it was done because I didn't know if there will be any more games. Okay, no, I guess you don't boost me then, sure. Because I only thought about 1, 2, and 5. 1, 2, 3, and 5, and I guess there's also 7.1. So, good thing I put the split there, so we can go for stuff. Yeah, I guess if it's really like super short, then we can add Legacy or something. Yeah, how's the day been though, Wrench? It's good to see you around. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. That is really awesome. Wingardium Leviosa. Cool. It's kind of nice doing all the slow strats. I don't know why I'm doing all the slow strats. I'm playing on Norwegian specifically to do the fast strats, but I'm kind of lazy right now. I don't want to deal with difficult stuff. I just want to pet some cats, you know. That's really all I'm here for. I don't need all the difficult strats and shenanigans like that. Understandable. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta chill, you know. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that you have like different walk speeds with the controller. That's kind of a nice change, I have to say. Yeah, maybe we have to do a controller percent once. I don't think I've ever done that run with the new editor engine thingy. Could be interesting. When did we start it? Very late December, but like, I mean, basically December there were only a few streams because it's, you know, Christmas and all that time, New Year. So realistically, let's say the start of January is pretty accurate. So it's taken close to half a year to get to this point. Nice Neville skip, by the way. Of course, when we're not actually doing runs, we're getting this trick. Who's surprised? Definitely not me. Okay. Ooh! Oh. We got the shitty one. Unlucky. Bad speed. That's fine. Yeah, for once Neville is there with the invisibility cloak, exactly. So Harry doesn't have to talk to him. That's okay. I mean, again, this is the most chill I can do HP1 right now with the least difficult strats. Here, ta imot. Okay. Yeah, I mean, controller works without issues for HP2, so I would still consider that supported. I mean, it natively works without any mods. For me, that's controller support. Even if it may have been initially aimed for joystick. Might have not been the dev's intention, that's for sure, but it works. We need a walk percent and run only when it makes sense percent. Haven't we tried walk percent in HP3 and we just couldn't get past the first pit or something? I remember something like that being a thing. I don't know if we need to revive that run in HP2. Maybe October when it's completed? Yeah, October, November, something like that. Because I think people are slowing down a little bit because people run out of points, which makes sense. Have you done no portrait shortcuts in HP5? Oh, I don't think I have. I don't know how enjoyable that would be, but you know. Were you going camping in October? I guess that would be some entertainment during camping. We'll see. I mean, I won't instantly do it when it's hit either, because I'll need some time to prepare for it and stuff, right? So, yeah. I mean, I think it's actually, in this game, they took more effort into Harry's character model net. I'm pretty sure that's, like, literally what they did. Like, Harry's character model is way more detailed than almost everyone in this game, so I believe that's why they look like that. We've done walk percent in 3PC, but a pit is where it would make sense to run. I guess that's why those rules would there. I mean, we could do that, technically. I would be down for that meme run. I see what you mean as well, Forgetful. I see. You want to go camping. I hope you get around to. Camping trips are nice. Enjoy if you get around to in October. HP1 Harry almost looks like HP2 Harry. If it's like HP2 Harry is slightly upgraded, but in HP2 all the other characters get like mega upgraded. Wow, also holy shit, Farb, you have so many points. And welcome in Alatenius as well. Well, we play every Octofecta game until there's a cat, and then we switch to the next one. I didn't set up rules for it because, I mean, the title kind of says it all, but the games that don't have any, by the way, we don't play. Cool, that was a nice spell learning. I don't think there's any cats in here, right? No. Also, when Harry is like almost late to class, you have to run. That's kind of smart, yeah. Would be a fun meme run, I suppose. The queue is open, just saying. Also, I don't think is he large on HP2? I've never compared the two character models too much. I just know he's like a bit more detailed, basically. Red percent, I mean, you could do a red percent full series, which has like, a lot of the RPGs have rats as enemies. Okay. Oh my god, that is actually such... I don't even watch anime, but that seems like such an anime thing, Flavin, what the hell? Okay. I know what you mean then, Wrench. Yeah, I shouldn't have told you. Every time Wrench gets a meme run in there, it's like the spare percent. That's not actually true. Wrench had some pretty good meme runs as well. Where do you find a cat in HP1 before the obvious filch? I think unfortunately nowhere. So I do believe it's gonna be filch and nothing else in this. If anyone has any clue where there might be a cat? I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure there isn't. I thought about every spot in this game at this point, but... Yeah, that's cool, actually. That is fun. That is actually fun, Kildeo. I like that. Anything that has to do with, like, a trivia % from the books, I would be so down. Come on, bro. McGonagall in human form, I was thinking about, but I mean, she's not a cat, right? She's a human in human form, and even in cat form, she's technically a human, but in cat form I would count it, but yeah, in human form it probably shouldn't, I don't think. Otherwise it would be done very soon, but we would also have to play HP 6 and 7.2, so I guess that would be the trade-off. Rats are in like the handheld games a lot. 1 and 2 GBC, 3 GBA. I'm sure there's some other game as well. They like them as enemies. Oh yeah, PlayStation 1 has rats in the chamber and stuff. I mean, he is in the before Flipendo, but sadly without Mrs. Norris. Like, I'm pretty sure every time Filch is in this game, he does not bring his cat until the sneaking section. Also, same, that's why I would really like to set up another quiz night, Plavant, which would be really cool to stream on this channel, I think. Yeah, 2 PlayStation 2 has rats in the chamber, for example. I don't know about 1, I can't remember in that game, I don't think it does. Might be wrong though. Also, I guess something like that, Guilty, yeah, sounds about right. I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not fully sure what you're talking about, but you know, I respect that. I take being a duke. Who even is King Peter? Isn't he from Narnia? So I guess hail to him, I suppose. Oh yeah, I know that one. I've seen that as a child a lot of times. The one that looks like a face. Yep. 6th gen? I don't think so, no. No, I don't think it has rats. Apart from HP3, obviously, it has Scabbers, once again. The only freaking game Scabbers is relevant. Oh yeah, and 1 GBC Scabbers also exists. He bites like Goyle, like in the book, which is kinda cool. Peter Griffin, I guess could be. I don't know which Peter. But welcome in, Filio, as well. How are you doing today? It is a Filio. Oh yeah, Snuffly Force, transforming books into mice. That's true. Also, well, thank you for that, Medicine. Which one in specific, I'm curious. Firecrash books and guide treasures. That sounds like 6th gen enemies, yeah. I don't have to split, lol. Yeah, mice and rat are slightly different, I agree. Halloween. Oh, okay, I see. So that was exactly 3 years ago, I guess, Celtic? I see. I think I know what you're talking about, sort of. Also, thank you everyone for the points into the channel point reward. And how's it going, Kieran, Cupcake, and yeah, I think that's the people that joined in. How are you guys doing? Good afternoon, good morning, whatever time zone it may be for you. Appreciate the good luck. I mean, Pettigrew would only count as a rat when he's in his rat form, I suppose. Same as McGonagall would count as a cat in her cat form. Also, really, that's happening today, Celtic? Honestly, probably about time. I've heard about it. It's like basically a cult, sort of, right? But how's it going, Scramps, as well? Old Chess. Oh yeah, Old Chess used to be a ruler. Yeah. I remember those Hundo runs. I really liked those back in the days. Like in the old 100% rule set, we had to open every single chest in this game. You're right about that, Medicine. I still think HP1 Old Chest should be a category still. I completely forgot about that. I wanted to ask people if they would want to run it so we can make it a leaderboard. But you know. 1 second. VCS. Yeah, so this is the first McGonagall. Again, I will not count her. Yeah, that is that is probably not the best phrasing, Swefty. But to be fair, that sounds like one of the less harmful cults that I've heard about in the past couple of decades, so, you know. Okay. Oh, that's weird, but I guess this technically makes it. It's just... Oh my god. I boosted back to the start. Pog. That was a bit weird. Why is everything so cursed? This should work. Crookshanks eating scabbers I think counts as well. Having the rat in its mouth. You know, I mean, for runs like this, I usually just count anytime something can be reasonably identified as a cat. A cat or a rat. Like, those are pigs, sadly. I don't think I can make a case that's a cat, but anything that's clearly a cat would count. Also, yeah, I know that, Ophelia. I mean, Oldenburg is not that small, to be fair, so... It's not a small city. I mean, it's not giant either, but... It's not, like, super small. Does a tiger count? That's a cool question. Thankfully, I don't think there's many tigers in this. I mean, if we're not seeing the animal, it doesn't count. No. And welcome in, Ken. Also, good afternoon. Unplayable, welcome in. No rules, because Darren as well. It's in the title. Come on, people. Do people not read the title anymore? I mean, I guess he would be counting as a snake, if anything. Celtic, probably. Voldemort. He has more snake-like features, I think, if anything. Also, yeah, that's actually kind of true. Maybe it is for the best. Maybe Crookshanks never wanted to eat Pettigrew. Just wanted to bring him to Sirius, maybe. But thank you so much as well for the 4-month Prime sub already. Holy shit, appreciate that. It's been a long time already, KB. And thank you so much for joining in for the Prime sub. Enjoy no ads. Enjoy the emotes and everything for another month. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Me ending a game because I see a cat next to me. Yeah, if only I would have a pet cat. That would really help. Also, I see, Filio, I see. Lion on the Gryffindor symbol. I mean, it's not a cat now, is it? I like the creativity, but I don't think it is a cat. Same as the pig does not count. Title, I guess on mobile title is sometimes hard to read. Let me check how this looks on mobile, then you guys have an excuse. If you can't read the title, then I take it all back, but sometimes it's so dumb how it's sometimes cut off there. It doesn't make any sense. Thank you for the good luck as well, Jordy, though. I don't even watch my own channel on mobile. Oh, I hear myself. Perfect. Yeah, it is cut off. You're absolutely right. Okay, you guys are excused. Fair enough. I forgot how shit the Twitch mobile app is. Wow, twice the points for a bad bean. I thought about adding that at some point, like a 10k reward for like a bad bean on like 100% guaranteed, but I don't know. I don't think I want to suffer that much. I know that everyone would redeem that probably. Yeah, how's everything though for you, Markwich, and everyone else who just joined in? Thank you so much for the resub once again. Appreciate that a ton. And now we're waiting for the beautiful Hagrid cutscene to resolve. But yeah, for people that have just joined in, cat percent, we play every PC game until there is a cat. That's all there is. And if there is a cat, we switch to the next game. And if a game doesn't have a cat, which I believe is the case for HB4, for example, then we don't play it. So I think we skip 4, 6, and 7.1. 7.2, sorry. The Sauna song, what, the one from Eurovision, right? Is that the one today in the semi-final? Good luck, good luck. There's no mod to resolve the cutscene, that's true. Someone needs to mod Hagrid. What about Schrödinger's cat? I mean, wasn't aware he did his experiment, or he did his thought experiment in Harry Potter. I guess it wouldn't count because we don't actually get to see it, but yeah. Yeah, that would work, I guess. Maybe like once or two a stream or something, Galdeo, yeah. At least it would drain people's points. I was like, nope, I've checked everything in HP4. I've been dedicated. I looked at all the cards, all the cutscenes. Didn't see a single cat. Not a car. Cars are not in HP4 either. I was like, everyone that has cats, definitely. You need to get them next to you. They're gonna enjoy this run, I agree, Flavin. Which game has pigs? I mean, this one, 2PC has pigs. I think that might be where it ends. I don't even remember any of the console games having pigs. The cat isn't there and it's there at the same time. Yeah, that's sort of the idea, right? HP5? Not that I know of, no. I mean, the games that don't have any, I'm not gonna play actually, Data, so that's even easier. Oh, HP5 has the pig statues. I guess that counts, yeah. I guess that would count, you're right, yeah. True, true, true. Yeah, true. Imagine. I mean, to be fair, he fucked up parking that, which is kind of relatable. Wasn't that what he messed up? I forgot. Was it parking or I don't remember? I thought that's what he failed. So you think he didn't check his mirror while parking? Was it that? I don't know. So I guess it's kind of understandable. Terry doesn't have animals in console. He only has a murderous forest or like garden. If you go into it, you're just dead, basically. Yeah, no. We don't play the full game if there's no cats. That's never how we do those meme runs. That's Hagrid in a nutshell. Yeah, having a bunch of dangerous things that can potentially kill a student, but you know, who cares anyways, am I right? Okay. That was a pretty good catch overall. Yeah, take it. Jesus, Lee Jordan, can you like calm down a little bit at the very least? I still love the music of Quidditch. It's like actually so perfectly fitting. Doesn't the griffin or lion count? I mean, a lion is not a cat. I mean, you know, it's a big cat. It's the same kind of family, but it's not a cat. I don't think that would be okay, right? I don't think that would be fair. Also, yeah, he does have the Eccomantulas, that's true. Which I do agree, his Azkaban visit was kind of deserved just for that. Also, yeah, Lee Jordan's going crazy with that snitch catch. What the hell, Wrench? I mean, I like the idea. It's kind of smart, Data, but I don't really think so. And yo, Winter as well. Super busy, I figured. Yeah, I know it's still quite a lot of things to do for you. But thank you so much for the lurk and for joining in. And good luck with everything. Need an update to fix my tiredness? Oh no. Did you game in the night or something, Pecan? Or is work that just tiring? I haven't heard those talking gargoyles in HP5 for a while, Max, I have to be honest. I don't remember. We only played in Finnish nowadays. I don't even know what he says in English anymore. And welcome in Tutti Frutti as well. Also, no, McGonagall does not count. He is a human. She would count if she's transformed into a cat, but she doesn't just count as a person. I think that would be silly as well, right? Oh, that's fine. A sleep cat is still a cat, Flavin. We count that. Whoops. See, I hope I got the safe book. That was not very good. Okay, that's fair, I guess. Now, if you're still at work, you definitely shouldn't look that up, but you got this. You make it through the workday. Work and sleep wasn't very good the last couple of days. Oh, dang. Sorry to hear that. That sucks a bit. Do you know why, by any chance? Really hope it gets better and you can rest up a bit. It's 24 degrees, but it's like kind of pleasant though. 24 is kind of nice. Yeah, please send them here. It's, I think, once again cooler here. Yeah, that's the only one that I remember. Yeah, the one that's very sad because his friend got killed because he, you know, the dragon pushed him off the thing when Harry was racing with him. So that's a bit sad. HP3, she doesn't count either because she transformed from cat to human. I mean, we won't get that far, so fine by me if you want to discuss that. I don't really care. HP3 is gonna be done before. Yeah, it would be very convenient if, like, in the first cutscene, she would just transform. That would be best case. Oh god, we have to go through dungeons and everything, huh? HP1 is probably the longest part of this run. I'm almost certain. It has to be, right? Yeah, Crookshanks is just super early, basically. Wasn't able to fall asleep quickly. That really sucks. Sometimes it is like that. Sometimes those days happen. You know what? Let me just do this. Cannot survive in higher than 20 degrees. For me, it's like 30 is kind of the barrier, but you know, fair enough. 10 to 20 can be quite nice as well. But it's usually a bit cold for me, you know. I don't like it when it's not short pants and t-shirt weather. That's my favorite kind of weather. But not if it gets worse than that, you know. That is pretty bad. Okay. Should be good, yes. Yeah, it's easy to forget, honestly. I was also thinking McGonagall when I routed this in my head before the stream. I have to say, Darren. I completely forgot as well about Crookshanks until I thought about it a bit more. 2 degrees Celsius. That's the Giga Chat temperatures, that's true. Those are the best temperatures. Over 20 this week. Oy, oy, oy. Good though. I mean, over 20 is nice. Can you send some of that over here? It's very weirdly cold here recently. And welcome in, Kanji. No, not even close. But at the very least, it's like 5 out of 8 games. At least that's where we're at right now. There's one game I'm very sure doesn't have cats, which is HP4. I'm not sure about 6 and 7.2. I don't think so. But until we are getting to those games, I'll give people some time to potentially think about a spot. To potentially think about cats. But how's it going for you, Kanji? It's good to have you around. Today's a really nice day. Good, it's nice. It's already getting closer to summer. Forgot Mrs. Norris was a thing. Yeah, without Mrs. Norris, this would be bad. There would be like almost no cats, I guess. But yeah, I had to think very hard as well, like where we go in this run before doing it, I have to admit. And welcome in Ridgeway and Shurf as well. Oh god, no, Shurf is here. We're gonna have to play HP6. It is guaranteed now, he's gonna find something. But good luck with work, and thank you so much for lurking here and for joining in. It's very good to see you. Good afternoon. Hope it goes by quickly with work. It was 33 over the weekend. Next weekend it's gonna be a high of 11. Yeah, we had ups and downs as well. We had like a week or half a week that was really nice, like 30 plus. Or around 30, I think, basically. And then now it's also back to like gray, kind of cold, rainy. I don't know. I mean, also true, we are talking strictly weather here, yeah. If you are a human, you should not have a temperature of 17. That's pretty bad. I think that's pretty dead, actually. Oh, yeah, that would be a bit rough data, actually. But thankfully I fucked up, or I didn't really go for any risky strats in the beginning, because I didn't want to reset, so... I thought... I didn't even think about that, but yeah, imagine this would have been the God run. I would have probably just continued it to PB, honestly. 1 temperature through the whole year. It would be great to have, like, predictable weather, honestly. To actually have the freaking weather reports be correct for once. Also, Jamie. Yeah, it's the tradition, huh? Annual tradition is gonna return. Looking forward to seeing that. Hopefully for once I can catch it live. But how are you doing in general? Who says I'm not a lizard? I guess that's true. Yeah, true, lizards can have that. Or reptiles in general, yeah. Reptiles are very fascinating, but it would be too stressful for me, constantly having to make sure your body temperature is fine. And like warming up in the morning and stuff. I wouldn't say she does, Ridgeway. I mean, if you look at it, like McGonagall is not a cat. Hey, Rubik's as well, and welcome in, Wiggy. Also, good morning / good afternoon / good evening, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. But I mean, it's a thing I thought about, but she is not a cat. Like, objectively, McGonagall is a human, right? And even if she can transform into a cat, that does not make her a cat. I think if she's actually transformed, it would be a thing to discuss, because then there is an actual cat on the screen. But like while she is in the human form, I think it shouldn't be, right? I mean, I'm willing to have that discussed with you guys, but I really don't think, because she's not a cat, you know. How do we know she's not actually a cat that can transform into a human? That is interesting. I have never thought about that. Would Cat Hermione count? I think so, Probably. Cat Miney is an interesting question, but since we're only in PC, I guess that's a thing we don't have to discuss, thankfully. A vampire turning into a bat would still be a temporary bat. I agree, but only while he is actually turned, right? If you look at a vampire, you wouldn't say that's a bat, you would say that's a vampire. Right? And then if he transforms into a bat, sure. You get my point. It's the same with McGonagall for me. If you look at her, you wouldn't say she's a cat. She is like a person. So I think I fully agree with that. Would Batman count as a bat? I don't care. We're not doing bat percent. Stop with all of those questions. I don't have any answers. Leave me alone. Oops. So sorry, Sammy, for letting you down there once again. Not getting that. And welcome in, Maxime. Well, half a cat is still a cat though, Kanji, if you ask me. Or would you say Hagrid is not a human, you know? I mean, he's a half giant. I guess he's technically not, to be fair, but he's half human, half giant, right? So I think it would count. I don't know. Catman, I don't know if Catman would count. Catwoman, true Catwoman actually exists, lol. Was there something I was missing? Ah, Jamie, we're having to do changes to the roster. Interesting. I'm curious what you cooked up for the Rumble, though. I'm looking forward to it. Winga, winga, winga. Yeah, cat and chat. That's true, actually, Maxime. Those were the days. But actually, you was here for Legacy on the weekend. And now you here for HP1. So what is this? 2018? What are we doing? How have you been doing, by the way? It's nice to see you. It's really cool to see your name around again after a while. We're really going through the Ce n'est pas une cat arguments today. That's not cat in French. Isn't it chat or something? Chat? I don't know. It's like some word. It's not cat though. Or is it spelled the same? Aren't there paintings with cats in HP6? Now that is a question that I would go with. If you can find any, I'll play HP6. It's a speedrun category. Wow, that's pretty good. But still no, Ridgeway, I'm sorry. Nice try, but no. Also, that's true. I love that scene, considering that's one of the best clips of HP3, I feel like. Oh, you got married? I didn't even know that. So this is like chat, okay. So you guys are all cats, perfect. Can they choose what they transform into, or is it predetermined? I don't know. We've had that discussion a lot of times. I never remember what people settle on usually. But yeah, congrats once again, Maxime, though, for the marriage. That's pretty hype. Hope it's been going well, and both of you are very happy and healthy. That's, yeah, it's even more of a run for you today, Forgetful. What the hell? That emote is cute. I agree. It's not as cute as People Cat. What even is that? Sleepo Cat. Oh, that is a bit cute, actually. I had to hover over it to make it bigger. Kissa, oh, that's Finnish cat, yeah, because they're so cute you want to kiss them, clearly. That's where it comes from. It's a speedrun doggery. Nice. How are we sure Nyx is a human and not just a disguised gnome? That's why you asked that question, I see that. I mean, with how many gnomes I murder on HP2, I think you can be pretty certain. Would I just murder my kind like that? Probably, but you know. Also, wow, that is a big difference in Swedish. That is, not as cute as Larry. I'm not entirely sure what to say about that. But yeah, true, chat is cat in French, I believe, right? Written like chat. Something like that, I remember. I think canonically animal is said once and forever when you learn how to be an animagus. Yes. If you learned it 1 year earlier, you could have received another one. So it depends on like the time of the year? Is that how it works? I guess that would make sense. Represent the personality, I was thinking as well. That makes a lot of sense as well. With Pettigrew being a rat and all that. We don't spell the T. Ah, Sha. Okay. So I was correct at first. Let's go. And dog is Shien, I think. Shien? I don't know. I can't pronounce it, but it's something like that. My French coming in strong. 4 years of French not wasted. Talk. Did we find any cats yet? Welcome back, Volky. Nah, otherwise I would be in HP2 already. But we are getting close. It's the Wizard Zodiac. Yeah, I guess either that or again, like personality. I really don't know. Oh, that's kind of cool actually, Jamie. Dang. I'm really curious what you've been cooking for that. Isn't there this cat in HP4 laying down on top of the Herbology Moss Tower? You know for real that it isn't, Jordy. So get out of here. Also, no worries, Maxime, not dying a troll. Not today. Not falling through the floor, even though it was kind of close. But yeah, what do you even do if you turn into a fish? It's gonna be completely useless as an Animagus, so yeah. That's why I'm thinking, like, you would have to be able to choose. There's so many useless animals you wouldn't want to turn into as an Animagus. And welcome in, Alu, good afternoon as well. Good to have you here for some HP1 and then all the other PC games afterwards. I have actually looked at all the cards, Wrench. I can confirm there is no cats on the cards in HP4 either. Yeah, you turn up as freaking Magikarp or something. Is that the name? I think so in English. And what do? You're just completely useless. I mean, a bug at least Rita Skeeter made it work, but yeah, it also doesn't sound great. Does any cat count alive or dead? What kind of dead cats do you have in mind? But I mean, I guess technically that would count. That's very dark though. Poor things. I mean, a great white shark would be sick, but yeah, you're completely useless on land. A cat clock. Oh, I know what you mean. I see, or like a picture or something. I mean, I would count a painting, honestly. I would count a painting. If you're in a small cave and you turn into an elephant, yeah, you probably shouldn't do it in a very confined space. That's kind of true. Umbridge's office in HP5 would count, yeah. But we don't need to play that far, thankfully. Oh yeah, Mrs. Norris is petrified in HP2. That's a good point. But we thankfully meet her when she's still alive. But yeah, I didn't even think about that. You're kind of right. Horse or unicorn. I'm sure horse is possible. We also discussed that a couple of times. If you can transform into a magical beast or just like real animals. Because we know no one who's transforming into a beast, so yeah. Yeah, that bat would be rip if you become an elephant, I guess. Galdea. Magikarp is one of the most useless Pokemon, but it has a cool evolution, so... I was thinking we can get this sub 1 actually, but I guess I played that poorly, it probably won't be, right? I mean, yeah, she's still alive, that's true, Rubik. It's my bad, yeah. She's only petrified. The blood is, I think, just paint, isn't it, in the books? Or is it the blood of the roosters? I don't remember. She's in entry hall before Filch cutscene, so we don't even have to enter Grand Staircase. In entry hall? Wait, like you're saying after going up to the Gryffindor common room, she's in the entry hall? And welcome in, Spindel. Good afternoon, or evening for you. Welcome to me trying to find cats in this game. Yeah, she's like right before Riktu. That's the one I would have gone for, the knockdown base or pot or whatever. But maybe there's a quicker one. She walks around. Would that even be quick? I mean, it probably would be quicker, right? Also same. Gyarados is pretty bonker. How about lion cats? You mean the Gryffindor logo? I still don't think that should count. I think that would be a bit far-fetched. No, Jamie, no. I've refunded that once for Gothic. I'm sorry. I mean, what did you have in mind? I'm curious. A bit, honestly. Forgetful a little bit. We're discussing the same thing about cats over and over again, but... it is what it is. Lions, I mean, lions are not cats though, right? It's a different thing. I mean, yeah, they're big cats and all that is what you say, but it's not the same animal, technically. I think. Wait, what are you playing, Skillet? It's not Legacy for once, is it? Ah, Baltimore of the Batman games. God, they would be long though. Ah, Skyrim, lol. It's part of the cat's family. Yeah. But like, yeah. It's not the same thing though as a cat. I'm sorry. I don't care, sure. You're not gonna convince me that a lion should count as a cat. In the wizarding world, the Patronus is often linked to the animal form of the person's Animagus. Aha. I mean, I guess okay, but yeah. But the Patronus you also can't really influence, right? So there's that. Also, hey, we've reached Filch. Is sub 1 still possible for HP 1? Probably not. Enjoy Skyrim, by the way, Skillet. Pretty nice game to play. Pretty chill. Finally finished Legacy 100%. Pog. You did what I couldn't do on the weekend. I mean, I could have, but I just didn't feel like doing the rest. Especially, like, getting all the money is so annoying, but congrats on 100%ing. It's not easy to do. Man, I love Filch. Or today, I guess it's Milk. Man, I love cats! Help! I walked so weirdly. We're fine. I haven't done that strat for so long. Usually I go for the other one. I don't know what I'm doing in HP 1. Would an excavator count? I think you can answer that question yourself, Wrench. But I kind of do like the way you're thinking there. Oh yeah, that's smart, I guess. But is it even easier to learn how to do a Patronum? I mean, it's supposed to be really advanced magic as well, right? So I don't know if it's that easy to check with a Patronum. But it's kind of smart, Alu. Do I like Cats the movie or the musical? I've heard it's very fucking bad. I haven't seen it. So I'm just gonna say probably I wouldn't enjoy it, no. I guess, yeah, true. On Pottermore, you guys are right. You can be like a dragon as a Patronum. You can have a phoenix, I think, a unicorn. So I guess if that's your Patronus, then you would turn into that as an Animagus as well. I don't know. Yeah, I know. The excavators have cat on it. I know. It's the brand, sort of. I don't know what it is. I think it's the brand. Ooh, a horse. A horse is cool, though. I mean, that's a nice Patronum. You're strong AF, you're fast AF. Resistant. Kind of nice. Definitely could be worse. And welcome in, Emil. Hello there. Welcome to Cat Percent. Just a bit more of HP 1 to do until we find some cats. How is everything for you? The gargoyle dragons, oh god, yeah, and before that's your Animagus form and you're just tiny. That's cute. Oh, the brand is Caterpillar, that makes sense. I knew that, but I actually forgot about it, so thanks for the reminder. You know what? Kick jump it is. It's a meme run. Might as well. You can ride your Patronus. I don't think you can interact with it, no. It's escalating a bit, Skillet. It's escalating, but seems fun. Enjoy and welcome in, Cake, as well. Oh, let's go. Kick jump, not a problem. How's your day been going, Cake? And Emil as well, doing good? Let's go. I'm doing well myself. Very much looking forward to finding the first cat so we can finally switch to the second game. After that, it should actually go, like, quicker, basically. Like, HP 1 should be the longest we have to play. And it's also a game that feels very slow. Like, I don't know, HP 1 is so slow-paced, it's crazy. Oh my god, they deliver until 9:45? Freaking Amazon is crazy. The fuck are they doing that late? That is really, really annoying, but I hope nobody woke up as much as possible, Ken. Why do all the portraits in HP 6 have dogs but no cats? Oh, thank god. You're actually checking it, I can't believe it. Also, get ready, people! You have to beat the entire game? Yeah, almost, yeah. Get ready! There's a cat! Hog. Done. Didn't even cast Incendio on her because I'm just that nice. I just wanted to point that out because I could have. Thank you for switching the game. Pet the cat. We're nice to cats today, so there you go. When's the cursed meme run where you have to find the most cursed thing in each game? That could be interesting. That would be such a big discussion on, like, defining the most cursed thing, though, Jamie. I gotta tell you that much. That would be really, really bad with all the chat discussion. I mean, you see how it is for a simple cat, you know? How much people discuss what the fuck's a cat and what isn't, so, yeah. The Cursed Child, sadly, well, not sadly, thankfully, is not part of any of the other books. But true, that would be the most cursed thing in general. But good luck though, Sheriff. We'll see if you can find something. I love the bean shower people, Catco, that's cute. This seems a little bit loud. Is the game too loud? I can't reload. Oh, I unbound that recently, I forgot. The most cursed thing in HP2 would be Ron's wand. I like that as well. Kind of accurate. Sounds fine? Okay, good, thank you. Okay, sorry, I had the wrong shortcut. That's okay. Yeah, imagine boosting here. Cringe. Yeah, that's really late. What the hell? I don't know what they're doing delivering that late. That's kind of crazy. I'm bad. Holy shit, why is my HP2 so bad? What is happening? So I do not wish you good luck, Sheriff. I just want to say I am not. I would not like to play HP6 today because you find a freaking cat on one of the paint portraits, but we'll see. And welcome in, Dennis. Thank you for the good luck. Hello, hello. Audio's fine? Okay, thank you. That's really good to know. That was a very good Willow IL. I shouldn't submit that to the boards, clearly. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7.1. The DS version of the CSI game came. Oh, I appreciate the lurk a lot. Have fun playing that. Glad you made it there. Enjoy. Then they used to deliver at night. Really? I've never had that. I know that like they always like have the packages in their centers like super late. Like when you look at the tracking, sometimes it's like, oh, the package has arrived in the center where they ship it from at like 4 AM in the morning or something. So yeah, I do remember who delivered this, who requested this, Lloyd. I'm so in the package discussion. How's it going, Amadiao, by the way? So I think Swepty was right though, isn't Mrs. Norris? Yeah, there she. No, that's a student. There she is though. I think I saw her. We don't even have to go up all the way to Richter. You're so right. Look at her. Isn't that a cute cat? This time she can't even catch me. Well, that was easy. Will I tell you? I usually don't know. Because, I mean, if people step forward and say they requested it, I start doing that, but yeah. Is it important for anything? Oh yeah, I love that. I love that. When they pretend they try to deliver it to you and they clearly didn't. That was a long load, what the fuck? Okay, get ready for a very big quick change until we go to HP5, which has a lot of cutscenes. We're actually watching cutscenes for quite a while. This is literally just one big cutscene for another cat. Oh no, you didn't know. If it would have been your run, I would have told you, Dennis. Your run is after this though. We have the HP5. The HP5 lose to chess, I want to do that after. Hopefully we have the time, but I think so. I don't think this should take overly long. Wait, there's a cat in here! Oh my god, don't tell me, Wrench. I would not believe it if there is a cat in there. I really wouldn't. Okay, we made it to HP5. Ain't no way there's a cat in the 100% cutscene. That would make like no sense, right? But yeah, true, that's the one I didn't check. Got your allergy medicine delivered at 4 AM. At 4 AM? That is like honestly not okay. There isn't, thank God. Imagine. I haven't timed HP3? Fuck. Thank you. Thank you, Zealot. And thanks for switching the games as well. Pet the mods, as always. No cat in HP4. I checked everything. I genuinely checked every single cutscene except the 100% completion one, but I don't think there's a cat. I was genuinely worried for a second, Range, I have to admit. And I checked every single card that you can collect. Like of those fake collector's cards, and I didn't find anything. The wiki says none, yeah. The wiki only says, like, the games we're playing now and 7.1, right? Also, is this game too loud? Sorry that I keep on asking it, but... Brilliant punch, Big D. See you, Big D. Same time tomorrow. Same time tomorrow.
Hey, Big D. Beat up another 10-year-old?
Freaking Big D. Not loud enough? Okay, audio fine. Thank you so much.
Don't kill Cedric.
It's Reg Catamol. Apparently it's Umbridge's Patronum. Keldeo came up with that earlier, which was very smart.
What are you
What are you doing?
I'm not
Oh my
doing
god, I
anything.
missed the British dub in this. This is like actually Harry Melling, I believe. And yeah, the fact that his nickname is Big D is just perfect. I'm sorry, Vix. It's not an Octofecta game. I mean, it's technically a PC game, but no. I'm sorry. Oh, welcome to Skyrim, I guess, Philip. Surprised he didn't meet like mountain trolls yet, or snow trolls, or whatever they are. He's commentating. Oh, definitely he is. Yeah, 100%. In the movie, Filch dances with his cat. That's why I was thinking I could potentially find a screenshot of it. Exactly, Nat, yeah. But on none of the cards in HP4 there was anything. No, you did meet one, lol. I did. I must have overread that. I guess I jinxed that into existence. I hopefully arrives sooner than they planned, Ken.
See you later, Harry.
Nope, I was surprised as well, Philippe. I looked at all of them, like genuinely every single card, and there was no Crookshanks, no Mrs. Norris, no Transform McGonagall. I don't think Crookshanks is actually in the movie, now that I thought about that while looking at the cards. And I do not remember Crookshanks in any HP4 scene. Like, is he actually in that movie? I just don't think so. So that's why he's probably not on those screenshots either.
I have to move all the stuff in this room against that wall, so Mum can clean the floor.
I keep forgetting they're British. I guess that's fair, especially since we don't really play those games in English anymore nowadays, so...
Handy, but I've not learned
kind of
those
understand
spells
that. No Isode. That's true. Their card with Run Afraid of Spiders? Nope. It's sadly not really a big theme in HP4 either.
Move your wand like this. Then say Accio.
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 Yeah, maybe randomly in the background that could be Caldeo, but I don't really remember the cat in the movie at all.
That'll speed things up.
You playing Dutch? Yeah, then that doesn't help, that's true. You feel like they're all Dutch people all of a sudden. It's kind of impressive that you actually reached actual people at Amazon. Usually they just send their stupid bots in customer support and they're so shit. Oh, nice.
From over here to over there.
That's right.
Oh yeah, he does do that. Oh, that one! Yeah, the spider on Ron's head. I forgot about that, but no, that's also not a card. I guess the cards only show them in like heroic poses. Even though Ron's cards have a lot of Fleur de la Cour for some reason. Because he's like simping for her the entire the entire movie or book.
For 5 minutes.
But
Mum gave us all things to do.
but
They're
that's
about
really
somewhere.
there's nothing where they're in like scared situations, I don't think.
How was your summer?
Why is he allowed to do magic here? I guess because it's like a magical environment, so they can't tell if it was Harry or Sirius or Mr. Weasley. I think that's for some reason how it works in the magical world. They have magic, but they're still not advanced enough to tell exactly which student or which character is casting the magic, which is really dumb. But I think that's how. Then his brother runs away with her, yeah. Poor Ron, he must have been so disappointed. Crookshanks got mentioned 18 times in the HP4 book. Yeah, he's not very useful even in the book, so very important, yeah. I mean, you're not allowed to do magic at a wizard home, but I think the way it works is that they can't tell who's doing the magic, so technically there's no repercussions for it. Yeah, at least Ron is learning from his mistakes. I like that character growth as well, honestly, in HP7. He does not let Crumb take Hermione to the dance again. Okay.
What happened with those Dementors? I thought you
The homeless wizard who saves Harry? What the hell? What fan fiction is that? Wait, in which book? I'm actually curious. Which homeless wizard saves Harry? Dumbledore? I mean, he looks homeless, but I think he lives in the castle. But I don't actually know which one you're talking about. But I'm kind of curious. Also, I think that's beyond saving, Ken. I don't think we can expect that at any point anymore. You control so many wizard kids with how that law works. I mean, yeah, it's a bit dumb because wizard kids can just practice at home and nobody can tell anything. They can get so much better in school. Ah, but Harry saves them, but doing Expecto Patronum. But it's Mrs. Fick, you mean, yeah. Who I'm pretty sure is not homeless, but I know who you mean now, I see. She invites Harry sometimes in the books. She has like a lot of cats. Except I think you wanted to eat Ginny's pet in HP6. What the fuck?
You've got it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait. Is Crookshanks doing that in this? No, I don't think so, right? You're so right. Crookshanks is an HP 5, hunting the ear, the extendable ear, but I don't think it's happening in this game, right? We'll see.
Useful for moving things around.
Yeah, she just brings them home, basically, yeah, Mrs. Fig. Sadly, also not in this game, yep.
Can't expel you. Yeah. What were the Dementors
What if
doing
you
there anyway?
choose to home teach?
Very good question.
I don't know.
I have to go.
I'm not from the wizarding ministry. I don't remember the cutscene at all, I have to admit. I don't think it happens in the cutscene. She's the one who kickstarts the whole HP1 plot, that's true. She's the reason the Dursleys have to take Harry to the zoo, that's very true.
Think what I'm thinking.
Yeah, HP5 has so many book details, I can imagine it as well, but I don't know. We'll see now, I suppose. But how's it going, Evan? Good to see you. I'm doing well, actually. Having fun with this run. What about yourself? Yeah, Filch dancing with her was great in the movie. I like that. Because doesn't do it in the game. I almost thought so. Satch. Yeah, this cutscene is just like this. They don't even show the dangling ear thingy. It's okay. We find Crookshanks soon enough, so no worries. It'll just be a little more in terms of cutscenes and some other shenanigans, and then we are almost at the last game already. It's kind of sad. We might even get a sub 2 in this, I just realized.
A full Wizengamot.
A full Wizengamot? Is there a cat here? No, sadly not. Not anywhere in the fountain. It's a very good sign, by the way, that Sheriff is still not back with a cat in HP6. If Sheriff can't find it in HP6, then there probably is one. Yeah, we do 7.1 still, yeah. It's probably like 40 minutes or something? Twitch showing ads makes the stream lag. That sounds like Twitch, yeah. That does sound like Twitch. Sorry about that. Sadly, those are ads I cannot influence or prevent, unfortunately.
She's a friend of Fudge's. She was
Only with a sap, of course. I mean, what?
Just illuminated.
It's a load of waffle.
There's important stuff in this waffle.
There's a load of waffle. Yeah, around the ministry. I think it's like 30-40 minutes in or something. Also good to hear, Sheriff. I mean, what? I really hope you don't find a cat in there. Yeah, dog percent would be fun as well. I know there's one on the portrait here. And there's like... Is there any in the other games though, really? I don't remember. But how's it going, Negan, as well? It is a cool game, honestly. One of the coolest open world experiences of my childhood, I have to admit. So hopefully we bring back some memories, even though we don't play it very long. Couldn't wake up the whole day, so it was very long lectures. Oh, I hated that. I hated being in university or school while being like really tired. It's the worst thing. Oh, wait, HP6 has a dog? I know Fang is like... Is Fang in the final cutscene, actually? He's barking, I know, at some point. And yeah, Sirius is kind of smart, yeah, true. Sirius and HP3 would count. There's maybe a chance that you can see a cat plate in her office. That's true. Maybe it's even earlier than that's true.
We don't want to keep them anyway.
We'll see, I guess, Kildare. I'll definitely look around in there. That's very smart. Gifford Abbott's dog is also in HP6. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Thank God he doesn't have a cat.
Well, I found something.
I guess I see Negan, yeah. All the dopamine being released for the childhood memories. At least I don't think there are any paintings of cats or anything. And again, Sheriff hasn't found one, so it's a pretty good chance there actually isn't. Why did Hagrid bring him with him in the Battle of Hogwarts? Honestly, that's a good question. I guess he didn't want to leave him alone in like a random cave. Fang survives the battle, right? I think he does. Special things? No. Crookshanks should be fast. I mean, we go to the common room anyways. I think he's just there, right? Also, it could be Felipe. Maybe there is. That would be nice. I don't think so. But we'll see. Her Patronus is definitely the safe bet, yeah. That's the longest we'll have to play 7.1. Maybe we find one before. That could be. The Hallows were awful? Yes, absolutely. And I think someone said the graphics of this one looked good back then, and I do agree, yeah. this was a pretty decent looking game when it came out, and a really nice open world game, and just a cool experience. Sadly with clunky controls, that's the only thing they should have really improved on, but oh well. But yeah, the Deathly Hallows, we're gonna get right onto those right after this. They're a little bit papega, they're not that great. Yep, there he is. Hello, Crookshanks. Meow. Also, no worries, Alu. I was just a little bit confused, but it happened. Okay, well... Oh my god, why am I so zoomed in on this scene? I guess then 7.1 is so intense, you have to see me a bit, like, more of a close-up. Well, speaking of the Deathly Hallows, thank you for switching the game. Here we are. Oh my god, everything seems so loud. Oh, I see, it was the keyboard. Oh god, I hope it's okay, the keyboard though. Hope it's not permanently gonna be an issue or anything. If you have a mechanical one, sometimes it reacts very sensitive to water spill, but I hope it's all good. Never did play those. You didn't miss much, I'm gonna be completely honest, but yeah, well, I guess I get to show off about 40 minutes of this. Yay! I forgot about that in the book completely. Oh yeah, Ron let him. Yeah. Ron holds Pigwidgeon next to Crookshanks to check if it's another Animagus or something. Yeah. Sorry, I fucked up my mouse. Yeah, if water gets into electronic stuff, it can be pretty disastrous. Hey, it's a snake. Is that the same thing as a cat? Same thing, basically, right? Equally as cute, nice to cuddle with and all that.
Lover of muggles and all their ways. Enough that way. What news? The Order has learned that we have infiltrated the Ministry. They are moving him tonight.
They're moving in tonight. I still don't know why why Voldemort is doing ASMR, honestly. If lions don't count, no shot. Okay. Well, see, some people say it's a cat. Snake is a cat, I mean. Voldemort has cat eyes. They're actually not yellow, to be fair. They're green like snakes, so... I guess true, Ranger. I think we can make an exception here, right? His eyes are slits like that of a cat. Cats have, I mean, I guess. I still think it's more snake-like, but yeah. Oh god, you spilled beer in the mouse. Yeah, that's not nice. It's gonna be smelly as well for a while. ChatGPT, what does ChatGPT know? It's a freaking AI. It has no clue of the real world. I wouldn't trust that. If I say a snake is a cat, then you can trust me. I definitely know what I'm talking about, always. HP6 says Katie Bell. Yeah? But I'm missing the part where she's a cat. Oh, so really? Is that a thing, Felipe? That's a cool saying. What the hell? Oh. Yeah, and this is only the start as well, Megan. Like, later on, this gets even weirder. Like, this game doesn't really know what it wants to be. It switches styles. Also, yeah, keep going, Hagrid. It switches styles like crazy. Like, first it's this auto-scroller shooter, then it's gonna be a third-person shooter, then it's gonna be first-person, then it's a stealth level, then it's some random side missions, then it's plot again. I don't know. I love how the static cars are made to look like they're driving. Yep. None of those cars is actually moving. But since we're zooming past so quickly, you know, you don't recognize that. Actually, kind of cool. This part is kind of cool, to be fair, with the tunnel and all that. Yeah, big time identity crisis, honestly. Katie has a Dutch word for cat in her name, I guess. That is fair, but I will not count that for this run, nope. Yeah, maybe that's how they don't break the statue of secrecy. They just slow down time so nobody actually notices. I mean, I didn't bring it up with the cars. I'm sorry for interacting with chat. You won't get us. When they mess something up on the road, yeah, the arrows. If you look at them, they go both in the same way, which makes perfect sense. I believe the game designers have never left their studio. I mean, I guess it would make sense if there is another part of the tunnel where they go the other way. But yeah, none of the cars follows the arrows. I mean, I know it's the UK, they also drive on the wrong side and all that, but at least the arrows you should follow, right? Sorry. Thank you, by the way, sure, for checking. I really do appreciate that. You can also mention the arrows. It's always fun. It's always fun to point out, isn't it? I mean, I guess to be fair, there is a second lane, so technically it makes sense. They go this way and then on the other side the other way, but why is there cars moving in both directions? It's a good way to save resources. I agree. From a level design standpoint, it's not bad that they're frozen. Yeah, if you play it casually, you don't really notice it. The arrows are just tips. It's just like just recommendations, you know. Is there a cat in the credits? Well, how about you finish the game and then tell me? Because I'm sure as hell I'm not gonna do it. Also, I know that, sure, but it's still good. At least now we have like even more certainty that there probably is no cats in HP6. I really do appreciate it. They did get them, but Hagrid kept going. That's what matters. Keep going, Hagrid. I mean, yeah, I guess it is a US studio that modeled the British road, and I don't know what happened, to be honest, with the arrows. Welcome back, Max, as well. You did miss all the cats, that's true, but there's one final cat remaining in 7.1, so you might still catch that one. Hagrid must be thinking Harry is annoying as fuck. Yeah, he's trying to freaking focus to get out of this situation. And Harry just keeps on yapping. Freaking Gigrit, poor guy. Keep going, Gigrit. Yeah, I guess that's true, Data. They're definitely violating someone's airspace here. I guess the English one or Scottish one, I don't know. Kinda convinced myself a cat chases owls in the owlery. Would be smart, but yeah, no, I've never seen that in HP6. Imagine the game actually being that cool, you know? They don't do that. But welcome in Pave and Verge as well. How's the day been? Hope you're still enjoying your vacation as well, Verge. We are looking for some cats today. Hope you guys are well. Yeah, it's good to have you here. Keep going, Hagrid. Keep going, Hagrid. I think we have to get out of here. Ow. And I think they won't get us, but I'm not entirely sure. McGonagall doesn't cast a Patronus in 7.2. I don't think that scene exists. Does she have a... Oh yeah, of course she has a cat as a Patronum, yeah. I don't think so. So there you have your crash. And sadly the credits don't roll. Somehow they survived this, but... Yeah, that's the best case scenario to get out of this game quickly. Oh, how was the walk? Nice, nice, nice. Hope you enjoyed it. Very nicely healthy. And welcome in A-Bomb as well.
Ron.
Thank you for the people cheer and good afternoon.
Harry.
How are you
Harry,
doing
you're
today?
right.
Allergies are killing. Freaking allergy season, honestly. Not the nicest time of the year, I know, for a lot of people, so
Hagrid's fine.
hang in there. Hopefully it's over soon. Doing well though. I mean, this has been a very enjoyable run for me, I have to admit. Really good even. Yeah, I saw from the enthusiastic greeting. What's going on for you? I'm curious. I'm happy to hear though. Oh yeah, this has Fire Seeds theme. Yep.
Bill and Fleur. We would have told you, but
They do that sometimes for the for the newer games. They bring back some of the old themes.
You can't expect him to go to the wedding like this.
Yeah, surprisingly, Umbridge's Patronum is a cat as well. It's very weird. It doesn't fit her character that she likes cute things. It's always been a cool thing about Umbridge, I feel like. She dresses in that, like, you know, pink, full pink office, likes cats, likes fluffy stuff, and then she's evil AF.
Voldemort, you know who, hid his soul.
I've been trying to get the idea of Voldemort with cat ears. Just Photoshop the headset onto him. I'm sure that wouldn't be that hard. You get to see how he looks. Yeah, apparently she likes cats a lot. I don't know why, but that's why her Patronum is a cat. In what house? I think it's confirmed she's been a Slytherin, which I think kind of makes sense, right? Any cats here? I don't think so. Blimey!
Looney runs in the genes.
Who is that? Luna's father.
Yeah, it seems very, very Slytherin-y. Umbridge, like, petting a cat on her arm and villain monologuing, I can kind of see, though. I think that works pretty well.
It's strange, thinking everyone will be back at Hogwarts without us.
It's actually not too late into the game, the ministry part, so... Already 10 minutes into 7.1, we won't have to play it like too much longer, which is cool.
Hello, Mr. Lovegood.
No, yeah, no, nothing really applies for her apart from being in Slytherin, I do agree with that. How do you join a house in the Discord? If you go to... Well, let me check.
Is Luna with you?
I think it's called Resources, the channel. Let me check real quick, I need to boot up Discord. One at the very top. Resources, yeah. If you go to Resources, you can react to the very first message in there. There's like buttons that say Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I will.
And if you click on it, you should get the house. When Luna recognized Harry because of his confused look. I guess it's more like his facial expression is probably what she means. Also, more Geo-Bingo requests, Pog.
Mr. Weasley must be up there.
Crazy cat lady in Sims. That would be fun as well. That's her finishing move, just burying people in cats.
Dumbledore managed to find two. He destroyed the ring
Okay.
and found the locket.
Yeah, but that was a fake, wasn't it?
But it looked like the real one. Somewhere
To be
there's the
fed
real
to the
one.
mods, yeah. They need more nutrients again. It's crazy. They're growing so much by the minute, the mods. The basement isn't enough anymore. Not enough space. No need to Photoshop, internet didn't disappoint. Ain't no way. There's actual pictures of Voldemort with cat ears on the internet, but why? Oh no, my game crashed in this cutscene. Oh no. I guess we have to play this game again. Still the best strat in any Harry Potter game. It worked. I'm glad it still works. I was a little bit worried it was broken or something, so that's good. Thank you for letting me know that still works. I haven't really maintained the resources part well. I need to remake that, honestly, but I haven't gotten around to it. But welcome in Yoshi as well. Ooh, Hawk. So you're prepared then, huh? Are you gonna watch it? I'm curious. It was rough, as in they're all bad. Soon, it starts soon, right? Yeah. And the final is on Saturday, I believe, right? Oh wait, it's about the cat, I see. I do believe it's the last cat at least. I couldn't think about one on in 7.2 either. I mean, yeah, McGonagall is in the game, but it doesn't really count. Okay, what are the three? Sure, lay it on us. I have like no clue, so I'm just here to see discussion and drama between people. I mean, what? Not great. I mean, are Eurovision songs ever great? Let's be honest. Most of the time they're weird in their own way. Okay. That was decent, I guess. We didn't die. Any cats here? Any cat in the chat or something? No? No? Okay, unlucky. I mean, okay, yeah, that goes back a long time, but that's Fairfield, yeah.
We're in London. Shaftesbury Avenue.
Wow.
We need to change.
That is a very interesting percentage. What the fuck? 13:2 ratio is very interesting. That's a lot.
You reckon anything?
Any cats here? I need to actually keep my eyes open a little bit. I don't think. I mean, why would they bother modeling cats, right? That would just make it more lively. But obviously, no.
I brought your visibility cloak, Harry. I thought it would be useful.
Yeah, I hope they're gone soon indeed, Swifty. And you feel once again better mentally. Because that does seem a bit exhausting. What is this store? Rain Fret. Oh, it's a florist, okay. Don't think we get to see many cats in a florist. Imagine there's just one. This is like a fitness studio thingy, right? Don't think there's any cats here, sadly. Would be cool if you could see them like on a window or something. Should be a cat on an alley. I know, right? If this game would have come out a couple years later, they might have done that, honestly. So fair, sure. Your favorite is Albania. Okay, well, we'll see how they do, I guess. Cool. Yeah, cats in a florist would not end well. Yeah, that's probably one of the last places we have to look at. What is this? Wonderful. Okay, yeah, that says a lot. Thank you.
Jeans are a bit
I would love
tight.
to eat in a restaurant that's called
I am so
Wonderful.
sorry.
That
Next
sounds
time, why don't you
great.
have your own jeans?
I didn't know we were coming, did I? I never was any good at divination.
Ah,
Doesn't
yeah,
take
that
divination,
sounds
it's
like
about
Eurovision
planning.
as well, Dennis.
We'll need to plan if we're to get through this.
Honestly, good question. Wait, they walked on the right side instead of the left.
What about that woman over there?
You mean
We
on
should
the
check her
street
out.
or in the crosswalks? I mean, I suppose it's probably similar as everywhere else. I don't know. Sounds like it would be very wonderful in there, yeah. There's the florist. I don't think there's gonna be any cats in here. I would be very surprised. I just want to look at this real quick since we have some time. Food served from 5 p.m. What is this? Fine dining, bruh. I mean, it's like a piece of meat or something. I don't know. I'm not even gonna question that. It's fun to look at all the stores. I don't think I've ever done that really. Will I watch it? Nah. I've never watched the semi-finals. I don't even know if I watched the final, but semis I don't think. Oh, there's clothes here. Nice. What a fun everyone who gets around to. I mean, it's a meme run, you know. We finally have some time to look at the stores a little bit. It's kind of cool. The bean lady's still sus. Is that her? I think that's her, but she didn't actually talk about beans this time, so I guess she's not that sus. Full series fine dining %. Find the nicest looking food in any of the 8 games. I like that. It's fucking raw. It actually looked pretty okay. I think it was like relatively okay made. Yeah, there's like the other street I think has all the stupid names. We'll get to that in a second, Dennis. 1 second. Yeah, I guess always, babe. But yeah, especially nowadays. What's this? The see, this is where it starts. This is the tavern. Food until 1 a.m. Good. Then we have the club right next to the tavern. Then we have the shop. This game. Then we have music over here, the best store, of course. And then the club again. And then over there, the club is big. Holy shit. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. What a street. The tavern, the shop, the club. No parking and music. Absolutely classic British shopping street. Who goes to a tavern for food at 0:15. I mean, I guess it was like a pub with like drinks and stuff. It's weird that it closes at 1. I was more thinking about that. Like, that's very early for a pub to close.
What to do next?
In the HP universe, London was renamed to the city. Yes. I like that. Also, yeah, this game has all kinds of issues, and that is probably definitely one of them, Whipser. How are you doing, and welcome in. The club do be boppin'. Yeah, it's like in 4 different locations on the same street, but yeah. So what's on the menu? Hot food, I can see. Oh shit. Oh, Harry, that looks very unhealthy, my dude. Hot food? Something Italian? Breakfast? They have bananas in there? What a shock. Yeah, Lancino, I wouldn't necessarily want to eat here, to be honest. The coffee looks bad, and I don't even like coffee, but I don't know if the food would be any better.
We need to apparate away from here.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I see. Gotcha, Dennis, that makes sense, sort of. In that area of London, there are 2 clubs with the same name right next to each other. What the fuck? I see, sure, Lord. That must be the fine dining place. That's definitely what they've advertised. So I guess it's not even like that crazy that there's twice the club. The coffee looks like pretty... Even for me that doesn't like coffee, that sounds awful. And I feel bad for everyone who's trying a coffee in that Lancino place.
It must be one of the jinxes the Order used to protect the house.
I didn't think Death Eaters could get into Grimmauld Place.
No.
I don't think
but
so
then they
either,
weren't
Ron,
supposed to
but
know
I
we were
guess they
moving Harry
can.
either.
Alright, one's at the ready. Is that a cat? No, sadly not. I don't think there's gonna be any cats in here, right? I'd assume so. Those make cat sounds in HP1 PlayStation 1. Does that count? I'm not really sure. But probably also not. Also, yeah, as I said, this game has an identity crisis, and now we're in the first-person shooter part. We're done with the first person thing, so now for some reason it's this in Grimmauld Place. I don't know why, it makes no sense. That sounds great, Swepty. Sounds like an absolute blast. Sounds like you're at the time of your life in that cafe. Doxy Poison is the best mechanic in the game. Yeah, I like that they added grenades basically with this. I mean, there's a potion that is like literally a grenade, but it is, I don't know, the Doxies are incredibly useless. There's like the only time you really have to beat them. Yeah, the next World Cup is Canada, USA, Mexico, yeah, which is next year, is it? Oh my god. It is next year, right? Does Crookshanks count? Yes. Was there a Crookshanks? No.
How do we find it?
Creature.
But yes, we've had Crookshanks in 3 and 5.
Trust that house elf as far as I could throw Hagrid.
I was so confused. I heard someone scream and I was like, what the hell are people doing here? But it was in-game. Oh, full series Doxy or Pixie percent could be fun. I mean, I guess it would be 1, 2, 3 and 7.1, right? Because I don't even think they're in 4. Only just Canada and Mexico. I don't think they can back out of that, honestly, the US. I don't think it's possible at this point. Same, and I got no neighbors. I guess that speaks for their audio design, to be honest. Oh, for a full series. Yeah, we could do that actually, Felipe. Oh yeah, HP5 even has a Pixie. Oh god, that one is so late in the game as well. Actually, no, I think you can go there. It's just Umbridge's office that's locked until the late game, actually. But yeah, it is a bit Monka, Kildeo, I agree. Guess you have to go to the games in Canada. I mean, I wouldn't travel that far for a football game, to be honest. People that do that are crazy in a good way, I guess, but yeah. Oh no, the game crashed, and now it crashes again. So much time loss, unlucky. Which one I would like more? I mean, I would probably summarize it as the same thing. Doxy and Pixie full series. I think that makes it a bit more fun. Because otherwise, either of them would be kind of short, probably. Yeah, that would be nice, Kildeo, that's true. No cats in 4? Nope. And I checked, like, literally everything. Also, what happened, Amson? Welcome in, first of all, though. I mean, I guess starting it with watching 7.1 is indeed not the greatest start. Oh no, I hate that. I hate when neighbors are obnoxiously loud. I hope you still get around to sleep. Oh, which creature is the best? Also, yeah, sort of like that, Dennis, yeah. Dogs is also more dangerous, I think. If they bite you, their venom is like really bad, I think. I don't know, what's the best creature? I guess gnomes, honestly. I like gnomes. We have never done a full series gnome percent. That probably would actually work quite well. The Mentor! Or like Boggart, I guess. What is this? Random stuff, I suppose. Random assets they had from some other game, probably. They just had left over. Why not? Get off me! I so missed that. That's fine. Good. Yeah, pixies are trolling exactly, and doxies can actually do, like, quite a lot of harm. I mean, when they cleared it out in HP5, it really sounded like they would have needed hazmat suits, if you ask me. Are the Dementors still Harry's biggest fear? I don't know, honestly. Like, especially because he can defeat them now. I mean, I guess it makes sense. He doesn't want to relive his worst memory. I kinda get that. Like, the memory of his parents dying in front of him, which is probably a memory he doesn't even have because he was so young. You don't really want to relive that, I sort of understand. Oops. Hello, Hermione, or should I say, not Hermione? I mean, look at her. Terrifying. Why is she so old in this game? What are those wrinkles? What are those mouth movements? And yeah, I guess true, he doesn't let himself fear Voldemort either, yeah. Is she 30? At the very least, honestly. More like 40, 60, I guess, yeah. I really don't know what they've done to her. It's interesting because it works from a distance. Like, actually, if you look at her from a bit further away, she looks like Hermione, but the moment you get close up, you get like that abomination, I don't know. Oh, that's what that one makes sense actually, Dennis, yeah. I guess the fear just survives deep within you always, yeah. Why am I getting the collectible? Whoops. Yeah, that's a very sad scene, and at the end of the day it's very sad that like Fred actually ends up dying. I'm surprisingly the only Weasley family member, but she was right. All of her family is in the Order, and it would be a surprise if they all get out alive, and I mean she was kinda right, unfortunately. Sudden hundo, yep, oops. That's fine. Also, welcome to the nuclear power plant. Oh god, I'm so dead. Oh, maybe not, they missed a lot. Ah! Easy. Maybe I'm still gonna die. Easy, not a problem. I wasn't even worried. Was never even close. This works like Call of Duty, by the way. If your screen gets too gray, you just die. You just get killed. But yeah, look at this. Ah, this is Harry Potter for me. Like if I look at freaking cooling towers of some nuclear power plant, I'm just thinking Harry Potter. The machine gun spell, sure, something. At least also the enemies have it in this. It's not just Harry being OP. I like that at least. I don't know. I mean, I understand why they introduced those for the later movies. To make them a bit more action-packed, but yeah, they are very silly. Ow, what the hell? Yeah, Harry Potter definitely playing in Chernobyl, of course. I mean, to be honest, I mean, the UK has... like, what's it even called in English? Fusion reactors and stuff for power. But like, why? Why do you make it play here, out of all places? Like, could this exist in the UK? I guess. Is that the first thing you think about when you think about UK landscape? No, definitely not. Like, why? And in the movie, it's like 2 seconds. They stop there and camp there, and then it's the next shot. Like, they like the movies, but like why? Why? It's just... That's a nice Jordy. That is so brain rot, I don't even know what I just read, but yeah. Yes, I can't with this game. I have to go full sarcasm mode with this. I'm sorry. Looks like a rejected Call of Duty map. Yeah, I think they just honestly played too much Call of Duty and they just wanted to like adjust the game and get close to it. I don't know. Also, that's kind of great as well, Data. Since he would have no idea how this thing works. I mean, to be honest, most muggles don't have any idea how a fusion reactor works. I think it would be probably quite accident heavy for him if Malfoy would pilot that. Ron doesn't know what a nuclear power plant is. No, he shouldn't, that's true. Also, doesn't this, I guess if it plays in the 90s, it kind of still works. What happened to HP4? I don't think it has cats, but welcome in, Sammy. So we don't actually have to play it, or welcome back, rather. It's not the only appearance. Yeah, thankfully for us today it will be, because the cat is before, thank god. But yeah, they really like that level as well, so they make it return later. Which makes no sense. Like, why, bro? Actually stupid. Mac and cheese. I guess if you don't get to sleep, at least you might eat some nice food, so enjoy. Started reading Harry Potter books again? Dang, you're doing what I should do and kind of always feel like doing, but then I don't. If that makes any sense. That's nice. Once you start it, I think it really hooks you in again, so enjoy that, Faith. But yeah, 5 was pretty fast, 4 and 6 were skipped. That's basically how, Sammy, that's why we're here. Excuse me. That works, I guess. Dude, how long is this fucking battle royal? So you purposely made him bump into you, Sammy, I see. And why does that sound like exactly what you would do, so... I don't even doubt that story for a second, but that's nice, I guess. Teaching people that phone percent is not always a great thing. Love doing stuff like that, eh? Yeah, I guess it's fun, I guess. I can kinda see it. Alright. Ow! There was no fire. That's okay. Just Okay, I did not know of that tradition, Sammy, but I suppose that's not quite how it works in Australia, so you should be fine there. There was no fire. Did they do that in Sims? I always felt like the firefighters were there pretty quickly after you called them. Okay, this should at least, I think, give us the skip. If he shoots at you here, the cutscene gets skipped. It's very weird. Because I was so slow at the beginning, we're now getting the skip here. But there's supposed to be another camera pan into the dragon and all that, but for some reason, if that guy hits you like near the cutscene trigger, it just doesn't play. You can't just run around bumping into people. It's rude. I love that guy. Best NPC. Or that, or the sim did it himself. That's a good point. Oh, if you put it out already, I see. That's why it happens. Come on, I literally even had the potion effects on still. Fucking fire, man. This is such a bad level. I should have said that to him. Always the best comebacks and the best one-liners you can only think about after the situation is already done. I know that feeling. If your sim is a bad cook, you will catch on fire like every other day. Yeah, I remember that in Sims 1. It happened like so often. If they have a low cooking level, it happens like so often. The secret trick is to just like read books. Was it Sims 1 where you could do that? I forgot. I know in Sims 3 I sometimes just went to like another Sims place and then just cooked there. So they so they safely level up their cooking. If they put stuff on fire, you know, not my problem really. I think in Sims 1 you can read stuff.
They'd recognize us.
The Horcrux is in there. We have to find a way in.
I guess that Death Eater did not get the memo that stuff was going down in that cave. Yeah, he was very much chilling. As we're getting close, I think sub 2 is still possible for this, actually, surprisingly. The owners will ask you to stop. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Okay. So this is Wretch Catamole, but he doesn't count. I like that joke earlier, though, I think, from Dennis. What the fuck? No! What happened? Why did he uncloak? Ow. That's fine. He wasn't even hurting Harry, he was just checking out the cool caves. Good. Friendly Death Eater who's just interested in UK sites, like caves. Oh my god, what the hell? That's evil indeed, Swifty. That's what The Sims is great for sometimes, though. I mean, it seems like fun. Ah! Yeah, it's actually a pretty nice cave, I do agree. I would look at that as well. And enjoy it. Thank you so much for the good luck, cute. Also, for once, actually having a good mission here. This is, every time we do any percent, this goes wrong, I feel like. But of course, during a meme run, this is like actually kind of perfect. Chilling when a fire barbecued him. Yeah, I wonder if the Death Eaters knew there was a dragon in there, bro. Can you not? They probably didn't, right? Goes the runway. Now we're doing the Albert Runcorn way. I don't think there's a cat anyway here either, right? There's no way. We're back in London, might, but it's a nice house, actually. I don't know what's in there, but I kind of like it.
This is completely mental.
Yeah. That's kind of true, I guess, as well, Sammy. I'm surprised they don't have those in this game. You would have thought they give you like Big Ben and stuff, at least in the distance, but I don't think they do. I'm kind of curious about one thing. I've never had time to check this out. Oh, I thought the statue like says who this is. This is just a random guy. Yeah, it looks a bit like a government building or a bank, that's true. Also, that car is very HD. Oh, there's a bus! Washing the car? Can't wait.
Let's find the way in.
Okay. Thank you for the info. Shit, we were looking for sub 2, I just remembered. We need to actually pick up the pace. I don't have time to discover London. Monka. Yeah, that would be cool if there would be a random cat, but yeah, I really doubt that. Imagine in this level, but no. The monument would have been great. Why is this not the toilet, you know?
Flush ourselves in.
I take back the effort joke. They actually made like moving cars and stuff. I'm surprised. Yeah, maybe one of them has like a family with pets in there. That's possible. Maybe with a cat or a doggo looking out the window. Not impossible. Discover London. I think it's already been found and explored. Nice. Very good. Also, Shadow. Holy shit.
Hello Gotze, how are we
There are
all?
enough Death Eaters.
Thank you so much for the 37 month. How are you doing? I cannot complain, but thank you so much for keeping up the sub for very freaking long at this point. I'm doing well. Having a pretty fun meme run. We found cats in 4 out of 8 Harry Potter PC games. This will be the 5th. Sadly, I think the last one. Oh, that's good at least, Shadow. That's good. At least you got the money for that. So it wasn't like a full minus business or something. I'm actually happy to hear that. That's good. I'm glad you could settle or like resolve it like that. I hope you find a new place quickly though, most importantly. They should really de-dust the floors in here. De-dust? Oh, clean it basically, yeah.
Of course he
Is it?
doesn't.
I always thought it's very shiny with those like stones and stuff.
Sorry, mate.
They're the only wizard that dresses book accurate.
She's on level 1.
Book accurate. Oh yeah, because they don't have like normal street clothes, I guess, huh? Yeah. I mean, we're also in the ministry, so I guess he might have changed them here. But we have like muggle clothes, so we're not suspicious in the real world, I guess. In the muggle world, I don't know. Oh, that's smart actually, Sammy. Dang. I do know what you say. Excuse me. I know all the English sayings. Actually, I said definitely don't, but Xenophilius also looks very much like a wizard, yeah. Ah, that's really good. I'm glad people are helping you out like that as well, Shadow. No, I moved places. It is very permanent for me.
I'd call magical maintenance and get them fixed.
Yeah, I hope it works out for you and you'll find a nice place to stay. The ministry worker who runs turns into has done so much better than Hermione. I think it's the ancient old problem of long hair. They had a problem with that in HP6. I think they have a problem with it in this game as well. Characters with longer hair on those old engines just didn't look good. They couldn't make them look good, I think. So I guess they just didn't even try too much for Mafalda Hopkirk. But I don't really know. Also, Replicute, you tried. Extemporaneous. I do not know what that means. I have to say, but it's not really a saying. Okay, cats. There are cats! Oh my god, we're so lucky, we're done. Yo, what? Oh, that's so cute. I've never seen this. That is such a high quality picture of a cat even. I thought we have to go to a Patronum, but it's like so much easier. Easy sub too. I guess, Dennis? I don't know, but that would be the opposite. You're saying long hair looks better then, and not in the games. That is so cute. Picture of cat counts, we said at the start. Real cat is not in this game, but there's a Patronum cat as well. Don't stupefy cat, I'm sorry. I'll stupefy those, my bad. Thanks for the GGs though. It's another area I've never really checked out. Man, this ministry is tall, isn't it? Can you cast Incendio? I don't think so. No, fully understandable. Whip, sir. Dude, there's so many spells I just have never used. Kind of crazy. No, I mean, I guess this, but it's like shitty camera, basically. Oh, like out of the window would be interesting, maybe. But nah, you don't really see much. It's pretty cool, though. I mean, not all the game design is bad in this, I have to say. Thank you for the GG still. Welcome in, Rat, as well. How are you doing today? Oops. I grenaded myself. That was a very fun run, I have to say. I'm surprised. It was actually quicker than I imagined it would be, even with the addition of 7.1. I haven't really paid attention to the ministry much. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's not terrible, you know? The design is alright. I'm gonna die. That's okay.